All right. Let me see. That should be it right there. All right. I ain't never did nothing like this before. I've never done anything like this before, so I'm trying something new, y'all. I'm trying something new. Trying something new. So y'all bear with me. I'm trying to push the boundaries of creativity. What's up, Shamaria? What's up, Shamaria? Salute, we here. What's up, Erica TJ? Where's Rude Battle Rap Podcast? Shout out to Battle Rap, man. Y'all know I never leave Battle Rap, man. They didn't mess around and gave my girl 40 a whole nother week for preparation time. That's what we talking about. Do you know True Freeman? I've never heard of the name True Freeman before. So I don't know who that is. Who is that? Somebody I need to look at? Great job, brother. Yo, this is my idea, right? It's too hot to go in the backyard. It was like over 100 degrees today. So my office got French doors that led out to my balcony. So I'm filming on the camera that I do my normal lives with. Instead of my mic being at my desk, I'm looking at my desk right now. I swung my mic outside. I can do a smoke break. But the good thing about this smoke break is when I'm finished with my cigar, I'm finished playing with y'all, like joking. Y'all know how we laugh, have a good time. All I got to do is swing the mic in, move the camera back. I can add guests on. I can put music on. I can put links on. I can put Stephen A. Smith on when I break Stephen A. Smith down. It's like a hybrid. We doing the backyard smoke break mixed in with the regular podcast at the same time. I'm just gonna have to change the settings on the lighting to go from inside to outside. That shouldn't take but 5 seconds. So when I get done with this sweet cigar, we smoking on Sweet Jane today. It's kind of mushy. I've never had a Sweet Jane. We got Oklahoma City in the building because I can't reach my computer. I'm looking at the chat on my phone right here. So we got Oklahoma City in the building, Omega Red in the building, watching from Atlanta. Speaking of Atlanta, Georgia, I've been talking all this crap about how I'm about to come back. I said I had to buy my ticket because the longer you wait, I bought my ticket today. Oh, that's one of the things I made sure. So I'm landing in Atlanta, Georgia, July the 6th at 2:43 p.m. This is a non-refundable ticket. I'm staying there in Atlanta for a while to see my kids and to film a documentary. So that means I have a carry-on bag. You can't fly to Atlanta to stay for a long time without a carry-on bag. Well, John, what do you having a carry-on bag mean? That means if anybody want to see me, you know exactly where I'm going to be at, and I have no choice but to be there. All you got to do is go to the airport, look and see the plane that lands at 2:34 p.m. It lands at 2:34 p.m. You know it's going to take me 30 minutes to get from the plane to the baggage area. All you got to do is go there and wait to the baggage area. I will be there. I have no choice. I am locked in. That's where I will be around 3 p.m., maybe 3 to 3:15 p.m. in Atlanta, Georgia, Tuesday the 6th. Holla at you, boy, if we got any issues. And I will be posting my location the whole time I'm in Atlanta. The fact that I will be in Atlanta July the 6th, ARP normally watches all my lives, but ARP, if you ain't watching, I'm about to text you. I'm gonna need to be on stage at the Battle Rap event July 10th. So I will be at the Battle Rap event. I forgot who the main one. I think that's Hitman Holla versus Calico. I will be in the building. I will be on stage July 10th. Hitman Holla versus Calico. Please, Hitman, don't be mad at the last reviews I did. I stand by every word I said, because I defend myself through every little critical breakdown. I stand by every word, and I'm willing to debate you on site about what I said about you losing the face-off with Cassidy. I broke down in strategic details how you lost that from losing your cool, but you still my dude, Hitman Holla. Peace, new to the channel. What's up, Mario? What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? Stephen A is a clown from New York. We are going to get into Stephen A, but from people who've been coming around here, y'all know I like to break him down. I like to play what you say and break him down, even though he didn't say too much, but it's just kind of hypocritical for what I saw from Stephen A. It was really hypocritical what I saw. For all y'all wanting to know how to get my music, first of all, I'm gonna keep it real. I didn't think y'all cared about my music like that. I didn't think because even the little stuff that I played wasn't even close to my best stuff. I was just randomly playing different kind of stuff to show versatility, and I write about the things on my mind. But like, I'll put more music on this channel so that way y'all can get it. John, do you think ESPN will replace Stephen A. Smith if there's too much mud thrown to his name? All right, you gotta put everything into a pot, and then when you put everything into a pot, you have to see what'll make you most money from that pot. So let's look at ESPN. ESPN are in the negative with Stephen A. Smith because they offer him a multi-million-dollar contract that they paid this man out on. So they got to get their money worth out of him. We have to be honest and real with ourselves. We live in a day and age that you guys keep watching people that you hate. So back in the day when you didn't like somebody, the views drop. And when the views drop, ESPN will be like, he's not worth the investment. But if you hate him and you keep watching him, and he getting the people that like him watching, now he getting the people that hate him, they are not going to get rid of their investment. They don't care about, no company care about social issues. I mean, y'all do understand that, right? Even when the company within 1 hour drop a guy from some major debate, they're not dropping him because they care about the moral issue. They dropping him because they think his infraction to the moral issue to the public was so great that our stock invested in this person is about to go down drastically. Now you got to be honest with yourself, and you got to say this: when they don't look at black people when they think our stock is going to drop drastically. If that were the case, Charlemagne would have been out of here. I mean, look at how much black people are learning what Charlemagne is doing right now, how disgusting he is. And no media is talking about it. No major podcast is talking about it. No white podcast is playing the stuff that Charlemagne has said out of his own mouth on tape to be like, oh my God. And I had him on my show, Joe Rogan, you hypocrite. You know what I'm saying? They not doing that because no one is invested in like what black people think. They don't care. They like, and maybe it is sort of our fault. Maybe we do need to stop watching the people that we hate so much. The title of this right here is Smoke Break 6, and we're going to talk about Stephen A. Smith, but I said that Kwame Brown is upset, and I see why he frustrated. He mad because he keeps saying the same BS over and over again. It's sort of like the same cycle. You claim you're mad at this, but don't nothing change. The media going to put this out here to make you follow that, and then they pushes you into this narrative where you forgetting the bigger picture of what you should be really caring about, and you see this stuff over and over again and kind of make you feel like you are cursed from being intelligent. Kind of make you feel like life would be so much easier if I was just dumb like everybody else that's running around here. So like we got to start talking by doing action. You want to counsel somebody? Stop watching them. Stop listening to them. That's how you get somebody off. Corporations care about a sheet of paper that show a line dropping. If you don't show, I'm the CEO of ESPN. Let me look at Stephen A. Smith. Seems he's hatred amongst the black community, which is great news for us because typically they keep watching someone they hate. So, awesome day. Go on with their life. If you're a CEO of a company and you got a family, you got a big house on the hill, right? And you got a family you trying to take care of, right? You're doing, all right. So given this information, are you going to lose your house on the hills? Are you going to lose the millions you making over moral issues? Typically not. Typically, you're going to keep doing whatever is going to keep boosting the numbers because when the numbers boost, it's Stephen A. Smith boosting them, but it's also your decision as a CEO to keep Stephen Smith on. So they're saying as a CEO, you're making great decisions that keeping the number rising. So we're going to keep you on as a CEO. So they're not going to do anything. Do you feel me? Do you feel me? I may have to stop talking on this live because I ain't had a cigar that pulls sweet in a minute because typically cigars that pull sweet are on the cheaper side. You know, this right here ain't on the cheaper side. Typically they are, and they aren't cigars you smoke. They are cigars you cut up and put weed in. You bust a blunt. You know what I'm saying? So it's been a minute since I got chill right here. If I keep looking off to the side, it's because I'm looking at the camera over here. Big facts. Please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate that, Cocoa Butter. I gave up television to show my disgust. I appreciate that, Tammy. The problem is you probably gave up television when everybody gave up television. So you blended in the mix. They don't know that you was disgusted. They think that you're part of the algorithm, that people just aren't watching television and they're watching streaming services and YouTube and stuff elsewhere. So they don't know that your action is coming from being disgruntled by something else. Absolutely stop watching them. Their numbers will go down. Guys, I have not watched The Breakfast Club since Charlemagne, since Kwame Brown out at Charlemagne, and I did my research and I made Surviving Charlemagne documentary. I have not watched a single episode. I am legit with my stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm not giving a view. I don't watch the Brilliant Idiots podcast. There's going to be some major news that's going to come out about one of the two soon. I'm going to be totally out the loop on that because I'm not going to watch it. Mario said, I'm in Atlanta. Love to break down the talking points without getting involved with the person. Folks agree with who they like, disregard their words. Exactly, Mario. That's what we doing here, man. No, I gave up when Kat was being disrespected. I feel you. I haven't watched the show. I have not subscribed to that. Bet. Talk about the trans athlete kneeling. What trans athlete was kneeling and what happened? What are the details? You want to know my opinion on should a trans athlete kneel in general, or what are the details you want my opinion on? Shout out to Desi coming in. And I'm looking down because, again, it's different. I'm outside. I'm not at my computer right there. So I'm looking at y'all comments on my phone and stuff. And if y'all want to come on the podcast, let's say podcast, which I may do a podcast. If y'all want to come on this live, I will put out the link when I finish smoking my cigar and I go back inside. I will put out the link. Make sure you shoot your boy. So what are you really smoking? I smoke cigars, man. I don't inhale anything. I just like the taste of it. And a lot of times, like it's 5:53 p.m. right now. I really be celebrating a hard day at work, man. Like I work hard today, trying to get everything out for on different services. I mean, I wrote 2 articles today for 2 different websites. So I be working, man. And when you working, you sitting in one chair all day. You like, let me get up, bro. I got up. Kwame Brown was live. It was the first time in a long time I seen Kwame Brown frustrated, man. And I felt his pain to where you just want answers so bad. You tired of the same circle of BS to where there are no answers to the problems that's going on in our country. I felt them, man. I was sitting right here trying to set up to get this camera to shoot outside. I felt Kwame Brown frustration. Smoking that Tommy. Nah, I would never smoke that pack because that's a failing pack, bro. You know what I'm saying? We smoke winners over here. I'm not smoking no failing pack, bro. Backyard look nice and relaxing. That ain't the backyard. This is my balcony. You know what I'm saying? Because you see it coming out to a room. So this is just a balcony. This ain't my backyard. My backyard is way down that way, but y'all can't see. Back where y'all normally see me live with the smoke breaks is all the way through the house, way on the other side. So the backyard is like that way. This ain't the backyard. It's just the balcony. Little deck. Appreciate that. Did anybody see a Kwame interview with Tasha K? I swear I started to join Tasha K. I started to join Tasha K. What you call it? Patreon. But I don't want nobody to get mad at me. You know, I ain't trying to start no trouble with nobody. If I'd have joined Tasha K. Patreon, I would have watched her whole interview with Kwame. Then I would have came out here and went live saying my critique of Tasha K. Interview with Kwame Brown before she released to the public. Y'all got to understand the dedication. I look at things when I learn people. Tasha K. told Derek Jackson, you will apologize to me or you will regret it. She told this man that he was on top of the world. Look what happened to him. Tasha K meant every word that she said with her almost 1 million subscribers. You will regret this, bro. Like, I'm gonna take you down. I'm just a little channel, my little 50K over here. Like, look, I don't want them problems. I don't want them problems. You know what I'm saying? Not yet. Notice the algorithm has been pushing the Breakfast Club a whole lot. I unsub and they keep recommending. I have not seen anything pop up on mine from the Breakfast Club, bro. And what I did was anything that YouTube would recommend that has Charlamagne name in it, I would click don't recommend or don't recommend this channel. The only news I get about Charlamagne is from 2 places. If I need to hear something about Charlamagne, it'll be from Self Talk or Kwame Brown channel. I don't get nothing. Don't anything else pop up. You can train your YouTube channel to stop your recommendations and how stuff come in. Someone said, why watch her when you can hear Kwame speak on his own True channel? I'm not going to even lie to you, G-Flow. I am very interested to hear his video with Tasha K. Because I know how Kwame going to give it to you on his channel. And I would love to see how a third party who, you know, say that they're neutral, they just want to interview the guy, just how does somebody look from farther away? I'm up close to the situation. I watch him. I make a lot of videos on Kwame Brown and Kwame Brown situation. So I'm up close. I would like to see how it look for casual people who has not had that mental investment into everything that's going on. And I think you should do it for yourself too. If you're a YouTuber, go watch somebody else. Like I think Thought Crimes was a channel that had covered me once, and how the whole situation happened with Choke No Joke. I was very interested to see Thought Crimes video about me because they don't know me. They just coming in. All right, this situation happened. Let me do a little bit of research and let me put out a live. You should be interested in how you look to the outside. So I'm interested to see how casual people who don't know all the nuances and all the details. I would like to see these people who trying to spread a bad name about Kwame. Is it being effective? When you try to paint him as someone who isn't talking about real serious issues and he's coming at everybody in the world for no reason. I know it's not true, but I would like to see, is that something that's resonating with casual people who don't know all the details? So yeah, I do want to see people on other people's platforms and make that judgment for myself. It's how you learn in life too, and how you learn how you should modify your approach to situations. Kathy Bortwitz said, hey, John, they need to fire those hosts. They're not calling Tasha K the nickname Special K. What did Tasha K do? What did she do? I don't know anything. I know some people don't like Tasha K, but I don't know anything. You know, to me, like soon as I hear you from, like if I hear you from Macon, Georgia, I'm extremely biased at first. You like really great until you do something bad. I hear you from Atlanta, you great until you do something bad. I hear you from Georgia, you great until you do something bad. So I done heard a lot of people say negative stuff about Tasha, but just the fact that Tasha from Atlanta, Georgia, Tasha good in my book until I see with my own eyes something that she did. I can't just judge her off what somebody else said. You know, there's nothing wrong if you have a bias as long as you give the people the information. You know what I'm saying? If you I give you the information, you know. Don't ask me about 40 bars. I love 40 bars. That's my little sister. You stupid if you ask me about her. I'm completely biased. I just call her my little sister. So I don't ask about, you know, just be, people want transparency. So I try to give people transparency. I ain't got no problem with Tasha K until I specifically see something. And if I specifically see something, you will find Tasha K on this video with me pausing every 5 seconds to break down every line that she said that was wrong. But I haven't seen that yet, and I'm open if you guys want to send me some stuff to look at. Please check out Susan Wood's YouTube page. She has done great research on Black Lives Matter. So while I'm outside smoking, let's talk about something real. Let's talk about Black Lives Matter. Because I see it's split. Like people hate Black Lives Matter. People love Black Lives Matter. They're like, John, what's your opinion of Black Lives Matter? Doesn't appear that Kwame too much likes Black Lives Matter. What's your opinion of Black Lives Matter, John Real? I'll tell you my opinion of Black Lives Matter. God damn it. And for people who this is weird because I got this thing turned all the way down. I still hear a tad little bit. I don't even know I got the earphones on. Like my Sony SM4s are connected to my phone. I don't really need this on. But actually it feels, I don't know. I like the way it feels. I can't hear the wind and none of that in the background. I like the way this feels. We're going to keep them on. Let me ask y'all something. Type in the comments while I light my cigar and y'all tell me what y'all think of BLM. Tell me what you think when you see the initials BLM. Tell me your honest opinion. And when I go back in the house and I give y'all the link to come on my show, I want y'all to come on and tell me in detail, any guess, what you feel about BLM or Black Lives Matter. Imagine someone saying they push the culture's kids down every day. Exactly, eye to eye. That's why I mess with you, eye to eye. And I see all your comments, eye to eye. I see the people who've been rocking with me as of late, especially with all the new subscribers that come in. She did exactly what you said. She did research with data and facts about Black Lives Matter. Grifting money. Erica said Black Lives Matter grifts money. Poverty pimps. Leslie. It's an obvious social brand, eye to eye. Black lesbians matter. Anthony Scott. Brothers lost mentally. I believe the idea. No thoughts on the organization, says Trey Williams. I see LGBTQ agendas. Yo, check this out. I got my door open with the AC blasting, and it's 100 degrees outside. But this is why I learned the difference between living in California and living in the South, at least Northern California. Like in Atlanta, I had to worry because the house was so big. Like I was trying really hard, but the light bill would still be about $600-700 a month, and then the water bill be about $40. Here in California, the light bill be extremely low, but the water bill be like $400. Like it's just me. And all of my kids out here, it's just me. How the hell can a water bill be so high? I guess when you live up in the mountains and stuff, but it's just odd to me. So like I'm chilling with the door open and the AC on, but I ain't worrying about shit. Now that I got all that bread and then it's just, you know, you worry less about light bill, you worry more about that water bill. You ever seen somebody just run the water when they washing the dishes before they put in the dishwasher? Do that shit in my house, you gonna get cussed out. Hey, you better turn that. I'm gonna turn to a grandma. You better turn that goddamn water off, boy. You can leave the door open with the AC on 60. We cool. You turn that water on while you trying to wait for the scrub or fork, boy, we might roll around fighting in this house. Black lives misled. You need a well. Yeah, I don't know. I never heard nothing like that. I don't know why the water's so high. It is a solid global social movement, but like all social movement, it faces all kind of vulnerabilities in terms of fraud and surveillance. That's from Anonymous Wish. Shout out to Anonymous Wish. They organize bills depending on location, economies, so they say. All right, let me ask y'all this question right here while I light up. This is the most important question. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go back and put Black Lives Matter in the title because the video I would have made on this, we finna talk about right now and do right now. Hey, answer this honestly for me. Matter of fact, I'm gonna make it easier for you. You can elaborate if you come and click the link to come on here. I'm gonna make it easy for you. What's the first thing you ever heard? Type of 1 if the first thing you ever heard when you heard the word Black Lives Matter, it was about people should care about us dying, or type of 2 if the first time you heard Black Lives Matter, it was about the organization Black Lives Matter. Or 1 if it was just about the idea that our lives matter too. Type of 2 if the first time you heard it, it was about the organization. I'm curious to know the answer. Salida, I'm sorry, I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. Water trickles down from the mountains just mean Cali has solid water springs. Yeah, the water does taste really, really good. Like everybody like brags they drink water out of the sink. It tastes really good out here. Like I probably would never drink water out of the sink in Atlanta, but here, give me some ice cubes. All right, so I'm looking at the numbers now. All right. Mm-hmm. Mm. 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 I expected that, and I just don't want to. I don't want to throw some out here that's not true to create a false narrative. So I'm gonna ask y'all: did y'all see more ones and twos? That's what I saw. Because I don't want to just assert there was more ones and twos and then run off of that assertion. That is a fallacy. We try to make this a fallacy free zone. If you ever see me saying a fallacy, do let me know. It's by accident, and I'll be glad to change to make it not a fallacy, because I don't want to rock that way. But I don't want to go off of the assertion. So I'm asking y'all, did y'all not see more ones than twos? Yo, I never hit mute. I never hit mute. Am I speaking double? Do y'all hear me in double? Because typically I have to mute my computer so y'all don't hear me talking like in double, like the echo voice. Do I sound normal? Okay, I get it, because I'm looking at StreamYard, so I'm not looking at. I never opened the YouTube, and the YouTube is the one that has my volume. Okay, I just want to make sure, because typically I open YouTube and then I have to mute it. All right. We have to be careful not to fall into traps. So this is what I feel about Black Lives Matter. I feel if you come on the internet and you, every time the word Black Lives Matter is mentioned, all your thoughts go to just only the organization, and you say bad stuff about the organization. And we as Black people knew that when we first heard that, when that word first came up, Black Lives Matter, we didn't give a damn about organization. We didn't know shit about organization. When you walking down the street and the first time you heard the word Black Lives Matter, it hit your heart emotionally, because you see that it's showing in our country that our lives aren't mattering. We not talking about our organization. We talking about how we being treated as Black people. So if that's how it initially started off, and some organization is out here doing some foul stuff or whatever they doing, and it's tainting you, that you have solely focused only on that organization, and you never speak about the real injustices of Black lives not mattering, then you have been duped and tricked to what they have done on purpose. You are part of the circle. Damn, bro. Black Lives Matter is powerful, bro. It's gonna get Black people revigorated. We need to kill this shit from the inside. Let's just attack the organization. Sitting here right now, I know nothing about the Black Lives organization. I heard a lot of bad shit people said they did. I heard some good shit. You know why I haven't invested in learning about Black Lives Matter organization? Because I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what they do. Just like I don't give a fuck about Red Cross. I don't give a fuck about none of these organizations. I just care about Black lives. I don't know nothing. I'm completely ignorant on that organization. But I don't run my mouth to get into debates about something I'm ignorant on, because that ain't important to me. That shit is way below from when I think about Black lives mattering. So every time I hear the word, I focus on what I'm supposed to be focused on. I'm focused on making us mattering. You take somebody like KWAME Brown and his frustration today. He telling y'all like how white people used to do us. He said how some white people used to do us and how they used to treat us and stuff. So why we following their programs and organizations? When he say something like that, he telling you that they thinking that Black lives don't matter. So KWAME telling you he feeling it. He feel that Black lives don't matter. But when he talk, he has a disdain. He has a disliking for the organization Black Lives Matter. People are going to be less to care about your disdain for Black Lives Mattering, just the ideal of Black Lives Mattering, if the only time you come out your mouth, the only thing you talk about is the organization. You become part of the circle that you hate. I'm not gonna fall for it. Just like I'm not gonna listen to the Breakfast Club because they got some creep on there that has an issue or understanding when to put his penis inside of a woman, whenever how much alcohol she had to drink. I'm not supporting the idea to just spew hatred about our organization. I don't give a fuck about. I care about us. That's how I feel. So anytime you see me talking about Black Lives Matter, I'm not talking about no organization. I don't know nothing about them. I believe if you healthy and you got it, it's cool to give blood. I don't give a fuck about the Red Cross. I don't know nothing about the Red Cross. I don't give money to the Red Cross. I support giving blood. I support the idea. I support trying to make Black Lives Matter. I don't care about the organization. I don't waste my time trying to see whatever good they can do, I can do. Whatever good they can do, all of us can get together and do. And then we all get together and you can't try to put us down on a moniker of a name. You don't know who doing it. Just black people helping each other. How about that? You can't create this false fallacy and try to put us down for this false fallacy. All these good programs are popping up because all black people, we think Black Lives Matter. So we just working together to make Black Lives Matter. That's why you see all this shit popping up. What's the name of it? So I can make it look bad. Ain't no name. We just care about each other, motherfucker. That's how I feel. I'm reading y'all comments when I'm about to like this. If you ever seen one of my smoke breaks, you know this dude take about 45 minutes before he even light the cigar. But it go fast when I light it. It just take me a while to light it because I be talking about the topics. Take me a while. What do racist people do? If now I ain't gonna even say racist people because you don't have to be racist. You can be if you feel that this is some kind of a left-wing idea, so if you're strongly right-wing, and what I've seen in my situation, because I don't want to put a fallacy or just stereotype everybody, what I have seen in my life when I go to around a group of people like that, if they start drinking when they get that free mouth, they feel they can say anything, they start talking about the organization Black Lives Matter. And I just sit there and I go, I don't know, bro. I don't know shit about what you're talking about, bro. All I know, I'm gonna tell you this right here about how black people are being treated. I'm gonna tell you how we matter. And then when I break down just about pie slices, if all lives matter is a pie, you every slice needs to be even. If one of those slices fall down and you believe all lives matter, so the black slice of pie fall down and is lower than the rest, in order to make all lives matter, you got to lift that black slice up. You got to show that Black Lives Matter too, and you lift that up. And then now that's how you show all lives matter. It is childish to have an all lives matter versus Black Lives Matter debate when you talking about everybody being treated equally. But they don't have that debate. They trick you all and they start talking about a fucking organization. And I tell white people, I'm going to be honest with you, bro. Like 95 to 98% of black people don't know shit about no Black Lives Matter organization. We not saying that when we say BLM. That we not thinking about no organization, bro. I'm telling you, I don't know. Y'all think some political party being formed and we all cheer. We not, nah. We just say that we matter. But they don't want to deal from that because it's harder to deal from that perspective. That part, yeah. And I'm scrolling up because I ain't read a lot of comments. Someone said the organization is not representative of the empowerment or betterment of black lives. The enemy is using words to excite black racial sensibilities. Time to use logic, not emotions. Black Lives Matter is the enemy. I don't know if that's the enemy. I don't know what they do. You know what I'm saying? I haven't done any research on them. So I guess I can play not devil's advocate. I guess I can assume a position because I don't know. I have to just assume. Let's assume Black Lives Matter sucks ass. Then in the negative, they using that shit to get money. Let's say all the worst shit you ever heard about the organization bad. If that's true, they are a new nuisance that's in the way, but we help allow them to be in the way when we keep talking about them. When the fuck has one organization been so goddamn important as to what we try to strive for injustice in general as black people, as black Americans? It ain't never been this important. So still, even if they bad, just stop fucking talking about them. We don't give, a lot of people ain't giving money to the Black Lives Matter organization and shit. So just like let them motherfuckers fall off. And I'm assuming the position because somebody can come on and make an argument that they not bad. I don't know. I'm ignorant. I don't give a fuck to look into it. I don't care because I'm not going to be tricked. You're not going to trick me to keep talking about an organization when the organization is so fucking tiny to the general ideology that Black lives should matter equally to everybody else. It's not even close to being on the same fucking scale. So I'm not finna sit here and treat it like it's close on the same scale. The elite playing chess while others are playing checkers. The one sister said they're trained Marxists on YouTube videos. Bless up Inspireal checking in from Chicago. What's up, Willie D Lump? This is the internet. People don't understand how to reformulate their language based on how social movements have changed. BLM is very different than all kinds of fraudulent Facebook groups domain. What programs has BLM initiated in their inner city for the youth? I don't give a fuck. Why you want me to debate a small ass organization? Does this small organization really matter to the fact of Black Lives Mattering? I'm asking you that. Why you want me to handle something on such a small scale when it's such a bigger issue that we all agree on how Black Americans are treated? It's not even equal. I don't give a fuck about what you're blessings are those who understand what God is doing in these times. Everybody get people to argue. Everybody get people to argue. Whether you think the Black Lives Matter organization is good or bad, if it was more ones typed in twos, we all agreed because I didn't want to come from a fallacy position. It was way more ones than twos. And for those who came on the live late, I said type of one. The first time you heard of Black Lives Matter, you just the general idea that Black people are not being treated right. I said type of two. If the first time you heard of Black Lives Matter, it was about the specific Black Lives Matter organization. There were far more ones than twos. So just on that premise alone, if you came into the game and you just carry your heart into trying to make us be equal, and they didn't trick you to some little shit that we showing even on my little channel that the numbers aren't even the same, for you to sit there and argue that with other Black people, that you've been bamboozled, bruh. You've been tricked. You've been tricked. You've been had. That's my opinion. You've been had. If you want to sit up here and argue with two Black people arguing about the validity of a social justice movement, when it don't matter if you win or lose that small debate, we still not mattering. We still not being treated equally. If both of y'all feel that, you've been tricked, my brother. Shit, I don't know what else to tell you. That's why I don't even say shit. Black Lives Matter suck. The organization suck. Oh yeah, that's what's up, bro. But I'm gonna tell you about the injustices and what's not equal and how we are treated in this country. I'm gonna tell you that shit. My grandfather used to tell me, let each situation see at least 4 seasons. After that 4th season, you'll be able to tell what's real and what's not. Shout out to Queen Common Sense. Devon said, right, respect. I am a new sub since I watched your first video on Kwame Brown. I have said because I appreciate how you present your point of view and the way you break down information. Diva KMK, I think I got it right. I really appreciate that. Big hugs to you and love, man. I don't care how passionate I say my opinion. I can say it from the bottom of my chest. My brain is still open to learn. That if I don't teach nothing else, I hope I teach that. I'm here. And one of the things I found out that's great about having people come onto your stream is this false reality that YouTubers are just a smart person and everybody's beneath them. All right, you start sending that fucking link out, and psychologists start coming on your damn chat. Other people start coming on here who have done research and put years and their life into this, and they sound way more educated than you. It just show, man, we got intelligent people all around, and that's what I like. I'm here to say my opinion, but I'm here to learn too, man. The organization has captured the movement. Sixth floor. I'll read the rest of what you just said, but pay attention to your first sentence, bro. The sixth floor. I want you to pay attention to your first sentence. You're not a slave. You're a grown up, I assume. You said the organization has captured the movement. Did you let them? Are you a fucking slave? Do you have to pay attention to one organization? I believe if someone needs blood and you want to give them blood, you can give them blood. I believe in that. I don't give a fuck about the Red Cross. I don't care about what they doing. I'm not finna argue the infrastructure and all this of the Red Cross when I'm talking about my ideas of giving blood. I believe that Black lives matter, and there's a lot of situations shown in this country where they're showing that we don't matter as much. One, Charlemagne is still on the air and ain't nobody talking about him. But I done seen white men do far worse, and they talk about them on all the white platforms. They don't care about how we feel. We not mattering. That's a situation that's showing we not mattering. When I see shit like that, that's what drives my passion. I don't give a fuck about an organization. You caring about an organization so much that you arguing against your own other black people about some shit that's not important. Fuck Black Lives Matter organization. Do you feel that black lives are being treated? Let me ask you this. Type of 1. If you feel that black people are getting equally as treated as everybody else in this country. Type of 2. If you feel that black people are not being treated equally as everybody else. If you type of 2, why the fuck are you arguing about Black Lives Matter organization when you know you care about something else that you believe far more? All I see is 2s. All I see is 2s. If y'all type in these 2s, why are we arguing about an organization? We ain't never in history argued about an organization this much. It sounds like a tactic that is working to make us fight with each other. That's my subjective opinion, man. It made me sad that it's working like that, man. I don't give a fuck about Black Lives Matter organization and all, bro. I'm not even finna debate with you. This will be the only time you'll hear me talking about that organization. But you'll hear me talking plenty on this channel about how black people aren't being treated correctly. At the same time, though, because what y'all do is debate extremist ideas and don't want to care about the nuances, because the nuances prove you shouldn't be believing in no political party. You should not be a conservative. You should not be a fucking liberal. You should not be a Democrat. You should not be a Republican. You should be a goddamn human being. And human beings have complex brains. I'm a goddamn human. I'm not a dependent. I'm not an independent. Why the fuck you got to put a name on something just because you want to be an individual? Why you got to put a name on it? Why you got to call something an organic apple? It ain't an organic apple. It's a motherfucking apple. It ain't got no pesticides or shit on it. It's a real apple. I'm a real human. I'm not an independent. Y'all do this weirdo shit to where you be stuck to different sides. So you can't come together to try to have a civilized conversation. I don't. So if I say some shit like black people aren't being treated the same, you'll stick that to some far left-wing shit. And if you consider yourself right-wing, you'll be like, you're weak. Everybody has an opportunity to work and earn. You motherfucking lie. Because racism exists. At the same time, I will put down this liberal idea to where you should understand that while the world isn't fair, while there's racism, while you aren't being treated the same, while they don't see that Black Lives Matter, inside of all that fucked up shit they do to us, you still can get out here and fucking fight to earn a living and not cry about it. Both can be right at the same time. To be right and not acknowledge that shit, you fucking stupid and blind. Ain't gonna lead your people astray. To be left and only believe in this point of view, you gonna baby your motherfucking people who ain't gonna never learn how to earn and make no shit on their own. When you can be both. They both exist, but you don't want to see the shit because they didn't fool y'all into having political parties. There's a reason the word extreme is bad. Everything on earth has nuances. So how can you have an extremist ideal and think you're all right? Just like you tricked to political parties, you've been tricked to fight over a Black Lives Matter organization that we goddamn scared to admit 95% of us don't know shit about. We make the Black Lives Matter organization affect our life. It should. It's a billion fucking organizations out here. Countless organizations. But when they have tricked us to successfully argue about this dumb, small shit, not we, not them. Their goal was to make it affect our life, but we actually helped them achieve their goal. We did it. We did it, boy. You just blew my mind, brother. Shout out to you. Looking out pretty, Miss No Excuses, Only Facts. I like the name anyway. I'm not donating my blood anymore. After I do, they call me back the following month for more. Yes, politics and everything. The general idea, yeah, you got blood and you help to give it to somebody who ain't, but it's politics and that. Some motherfucker may give you a dirty needle and all of this stuff, man. You got to be careful and look at the details of everything. You're right. Felix Daniel, I agree with that. We have tried the reason for a long time, but to no avail. Great catchphrase. If you type the number 2 on this chat, I bet not ever hear you arguing about no Black Lives Matter organization. You just prove you don't give a fuck about the organization. You care about the general purpose that we are not being treated right. You agree. Why would you agree with something so great that affects your life, but you want to sit over here and argue about some shit? If you argue with another black person about the Black Lives Matter organization, it's sort of like this racist joke I heard. Embrace yourself. This is a racist joke. It was a joke I heard that a genie came and gave 3 guys a wish: a black guy, Hispanic guy, and a white guy. And the black guy said, all right, you get 1 wish. The black guy said, all right, I wish all my people was free from America and living in a prosperous country back in Africa. Boom, genie gave his wish. All black people are out of the United States. And then the second wish was the Hispanic guy was like, I wish all my Hispanic people in our own country out of America being prosperous. Boom. So then the white guy said, you mean to tell me all the SP, make sure I spell it right. I don't know how to spell it because I'm not racist. SPICKs and all the N words are out of America? Well, I'll have a Coke. Think about that joke. You mean to tell me that black people were actually being positive and fighting for a good cause, but now they're arguing with each other about a small organization, even though they all agree that they aren't being treated fair? I guess I don't have to argue. I'll have a Coke. You're just making it easy for them, bro. You're just making it easy for them. They ain't even, why some racist guy got to argue with you? You going to argue with your own people about some shit you don't even care about. This is a weird ass cigar. I like it. It's weird. I ain't had no sweet shit. This is weird. Some sweet shit. Like not no bust a blunt and put weed in it, but a real sweet, soft. Look how about it. It's just soft and mushy, like weird. I mean, I'll pick it up again. I'm one of them weirdos. Y'all know I got my favorite cigars, but I try some new shit. I'll try. This is called a Sweet Jane, and it's very sweet. So far, it's pulling good. Try not to blow that shit back in the house. It's all about the vision. It's been that way since slavery, divide and conquer. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I went justified. And I know Anonymous Wish. I know this. What was their job? Expose, disrupt, misdirect. Hold on. Discredit or otherwise neutralize the activities of black nationalists, hate type organizations, leaders, and supporters. I know a lot of y'all saw the HBO Max special. If you had HBO like me, or you went to the movies, or you had it on bootleg, I know y'all saw Judas and the Messiah. They try to destroy you from within. We're going to make your leader look like he's steal ice creams. We're going to make y'all organize people around here fight and want to kill each other. You gotta be able to overthink that. That is a great tactic that works. If you out here arguing about some shit you don't care about, can you look in the mirror and say, I may have been bamboozled? This is the weirdest cigar I ever had, bro. And I'm trying to hold my opinion, but I'm liking it. I'm liking it a little bit this far. Only thing I'm not liking, I got all this out here. This bit blowing right back in my house. This bit blowing right back in the house. Them Sweet Janes, good. Hollywood. So y'all, you heard about these right here, Sweet Jane? You heard about them? I ain't never heard about them. I always pick up a new cigar I never had. The same way the Red Cross manages and distributes your blood is the same way Black Lives Matter manages the blood of our struggle. You need to know how your lifeblood is being managed. How can an organization like Black Lives Matter be effective if it's speaking for black people if we not fucking with it? You making it more powerful. You giving CNN a reason and Fox News and all these people to just talk about the organization. If people genuinely care, this is going to show you that Black lives don't matter. If they genuinely care, they would report on how Black lives should matter. Just the general premise, instead of some small ass fucking organization. They're doing this shit on purpose. That's what Kwame Brown was talking about. They're doing this shit on purpose. They're reporting on it on purpose. They're driving the narrative. You think CNN and Fox News are enemies? Or do you think they're keeping a compelling story going on to where it never ends? You really think they enemies, bro? They lie to you right in your face. A motherfucker get fired from Fox and they be like, so yeah, when he came over to CNN, like he's supposed to be strong opposing viewpoints that they think people at Fox crazy because Fox is the right and CNN is the left. But they'll sit right up there on TV and they'll tell y'all, yeah, he did outstanding work at Fox. So that's one of the reasons we brought him on. And then the dude leave Fox and then they'll come on CNN and all of a sudden they're not right wing no more. All of a sudden they left wing. And y'all sitting up there be buying this bullshit. You think any of them give a fuck about you? If I wanted to stay a rich man, I think I'd keep these poor fucking idiots fighting with each other. Let's give them something to fucking fight for. They like the college football. You ever seen a motherfucker at the Georgia, Florida football college game? A person in the black, red, and white will fight the shit out of somebody in the blue, orange, and green. Let's do the same thing with politics. Get these broke bastards to fight like a motherfucker. Meanwhile, Jim, we'll stay rich together. Fuck up out of here, bruh. You not get me with that bullshit. I'm gonna let this go out because it keep blowing in my house, and I don't want my office to smell like smoke. We'll end this, and then when I get done with this live, I'll come back out here by myself and enjoy this because I ain't gonna lie, I like this cigar. I fuck with this cigar. It ain't gonna never be my favorite, but it'd be a nice little detour. Nice little detour. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. This some shit ain't nobody gonna admit to y'all. Man, when I was growing up like a liberal, super left-wing person, And I just view all right-wing people bad. Like, it felt so good when I woke up, man. It felt so liberating when I was like, yo, you being tricked, bruh. And I ain't talking about that dumb trick where somebody tell you that you left wing, so you stupid and now you should be right wing. No, you just fell under the same trap. You just joined a different team under the same fucking trap. I'm talking about when I really woke up like, yo, fuck all this shit. I ain't no left wing or no right wing. I'm John. I'm motherfucking John, and I'm an intelligent person, so I have nuances. So you can't put me on an umbrella and get my vote. You have to break all this shit down to detail, and I'm gonna look at every single one of them motherfuckers. So when I woke up, it felt really, really good to talk to my right-wing brothers, because the push that people on the right have to owning your own business, which I think is bullshit. It shouldn't be on the right. Everybody should want to try to have, be their own employers, should want to own their own businesses. And there's a lot of people who are left wing who own their own business, but they just threw it on that party line to make y'all fight. But you did not want to have those conversations with people because you viewed them on another side. So once I woke up and I freed my own brain from this slave mentality, political bullshit, it felt great to talk to my brothers. It feel great. I got people who call themselves right-wing friends. I got people who call themselves left-wing friends. They start drinking and that shit get hectic. I sit back and laugh at both of them dumb motherfuckers. But when we all talking before that, I'm enjoying the conversation because I don't have a side. My brain open to listen to every single detail. Try to paint me as a liberal, you're going to feel stupid when you start talking about gun laws and bullets. You're going to feel stupid when you talk about abortion in the 9th month. The fuck you mean? That's a whole goddamn baby. That's murder. Shit. Try to paint me as right wing? Every movie I've seen is really true. Black first, then political party. You're going to feel great. Your whole body going to feel great when you drop that slave mentality of picking a political party. If you've been strong right wing, just say you like these ideas and fuck the right wing, bro. You're a human being. I believe in you more than you believe in yourself. If I'm telling you to be yourself, I said I'm John. I'm not no liberal. I'm John. I'm not no fucking conservative. I'm John. So I'm telling you to be yourself. You going to argue with me when I'm telling you to be you, but you want to be a slave to a political party? We just had a conversation about being a leader over here. You going to argue with me when I'm telling you to be yourself? And I use that college shit as a joke, but it's true. Sit back and watch. I mean, they got a college playoff, but before it even get to the playoff, the Final Four games in college, just watch the end. Watch in November when they make you go against your rival, when Alabama go against Auburn. When Alabama go against Auburn, if it's a close game and they win by the last play, you're not safe when you go drink at the bar that night. If Auburn kicks a field goal and win in overtime, and you got on an Auburn shirt, and you go into a bar that's almost people crimson tide and they mad, and they finna drink, I'm not joking, bro. It's a strong chance you about to get your ass whipped over a football team you don't even play for. You could get your ass whipped. Tell me this ain't the same as politics. Tell me it ain't the same. They just putting y'all on different teams. You really got to think some shit. I remember taking a picture, boy, when Alabama won one time. I had that tie on and everything, bro. And I stopped and looked. I'm like, they're like, where you about to go? I might go to the bar. Yeah, I was in Atlanta. This was the first year when I don't know if y'all remember, if you're from the South, when Alabama had beat Georgia. Georgia was driving down the field. It may have been like 5 years ago, whatever. They were driving down the field, and Alabama stopped them right at the end and won the game. I really stopped and had to think, maybe I should drink at the house. Maybe it's safer. Get involved to just watch actual bitch facts. Don't join gangs either. Yeah, you join a gang to me if you join a political party. Anybody can get the bill cost for treatment fast, and the owners above it. So this is what I'm saying. Why I say people have more knowledge than I am, because I have never been like a strong I never been into the details of everything. Someone said talk about black colleges. I can't talk about black colleges because I don't know the details about black colleges. You know, I never tried a lot of y'all, man. I never tried a lot of y'all. That's some shit I'm here to learn on. Do I think that black people should have pride in graduating from a black college and how we being treated in the country? Yeah. Yes. I definitely feel that way. Let me tell you some shit that may be controversial, and I probably shouldn't be saying on a live, but it's how I feel. We the only people that they make us feel ashamed about food we eat. And I try to look at them like, well, maybe we should be ashamed because it's not healthy. But then I'm like, yeah, when you see Asians eating fried rice is one of the most healthiest thing in the world. What's that shit in there? MGM or whatever that shit is. That make you hungry after 5 seconds. Like some of that shit is extremely unhealthy. But when you see somebody putting on an Asian person and saying you eat all that rice and they picking on Asian people, you know what the Asian person gonna do? They're gonna go eat the rice. They don't give a fuck about you picking on them. They're gonna do what they gonna do. But then they'll take black people and pick on us about the food we eat. And then what black people do? Be ashamed about eating the food. Why the fuck you ashamed, man? Nigga, fuck them. Every food they would pick on us for eating tastes delicious. I ain't never heard them say it tastes nasty. I ain't never heard them say it's disgusting, it's gross. They just pick on you for eating it. We the only people that get ashamed and stop eating some shit. It's movie shit. It's like Smoking Friday. The weed be letting you know, man, because unlike the Sixth Sense, I see dead people too. As long as you battle and compete, I like that. I like that. I said, as long as you battle and compete, somebody will profit. They see everything. MSG. I'm sorry, I don't be knowing. I know I seen a special on it and I saw like the effects of it, but I didn't remember the name. Monosodium glutamate. The sixth floor beyond their stuff, bro. The sixth floor break it down into details. Dana Tasha will probably put KWAME on Patreon first. I think KWAME video is on Patreon first. I have no problem with her doing that. I got a video right now my Patreons are watching that's not going to come out in a couple of days. That's a privilege you get when you pay and you support a channel, you know? I have no problem with Tasha putting KWAME video on her Patreon first. Zero problem with it. Black Lives Matter is a statement, not an organization. That's the shirt we need. That's the t-shirt we need right now. That's from I Need Oprah Money. We need t-shirts that say Black Lives Matter is a statement, not an organization. HBCUs are run by black people, still owned by them too. That's what's up. MSG and they eat pork from the rooter to the tutor. Yeah, still spitting facts. Respect, John. Thank you, Kathy. We are ignorantly hating on each other. I agree. Unique view. MSG is in potato chips too. It's in a lot of foods, Robin. It's in a lot of foods. The stock market is right. Statistics and numbers. Yeah. Only real gonna real. Keep it all the time. Yeah. Black Lives Matter. NFBP, not for black people. I really don't care if the Black Lives organization is for black people or not. I really don't care if they're good or not. That's small change in the scheme of the things of on Black Lives Mattering. There's nothing you can say that can make me give a fuck. I just don't care what Black Lives Matter organization do. I don't. It's an organization. When last time you put this much stock in the organization? When? I'm asking. I'm not telling. Type the comment here. When the last time you put so much stock in the organization? Could you be fooled? I ain't never heard a racist person talk about Black Lives Matter in a general sense. Every racist person I hear bring it up, talk about the organization because it's tangible. It is a more tangible thing than an ideology. Something tangible is easier to attack. All right, let's go. Let's go inside because I'm ready to get this over with because I'm selfish and I want to smoke my cigar. Hold on, bro. All right, let's go inside. Gonna move this back a little bit. We're gonna do it little piece after piece, so I won't end the stream on it. Matter of fact, I can just turn the camera off for a short moment. We can turn the camera off. Stop mic and camera. I want to stop the mic and the camera. How do you turn the just moving the camera inside so y'all can hear me. Changing the settings and trying to make sure don't no cord come unhinged or unplugged as I move the camera back to where y'all used to seeing it at. All right, it may be a little different, but we inside the house. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. All right, let me close these curtains up in here. Why? Get it to how we normally look in here. All right, now let me change my settings for a darker environment. We're gonna put the ISO on 100. We're gonna move the aperture to 1.4. Boom. We got the light on and we back in business. We looking like we normally do up in here. Except for I'm an inch closer, but that's cool. All right, let me turn this back on. All right, how about that? How do I look now? We cool? Let me get that link ready. Anybody that want to come up here, here's the link. I gotta mention Stephen A. Smith while I see if anybody want to join the live, right? Because I don't do fake titles. Stephen A. Smith was disgusted that Quavo and our man, Mr. Two-Time Speed himself, who is sitting on a gold mine of dildo products, Kendrick Perkins, who's embarrassed that they were able to come on his show, on his sports center, like he brings so much to it. I didn't understand the disgust of him being on there, or him being that upset. Hold on, I'm trying to look at the chat. I got YouTube open. Okay. How you doing, sir? What's up, Dale Jenkins? This account. We won't let them fool us again. Black lives are important. I don't need this. I know that's bothering me right now. Let me switch to these. Hold on, y'all. I gotta pack all this stuff to take to Atlanta with me because I know y'all gonna want the same good quality when I get in Atlanta. Y'all gonna want. I'm gonna have the background hooked up. I'm gonna have it all the same. You ain't gonna have nothing to worry about. I'm gonna get a nice Airbnb that I can turn into a nice little studio place. Stephen A. Smith is. Hey John, I like the shirt. Oh, this old shirt came from Walmart. Oh, I got this from Walmart about like 6 years ago. Agree with this account. I've been liking the things you've been saying, Kathy Borthwick. I have been liking what you've been saying. Missing black females. Thank you, but I don't like my comments. Oh, okay. Missing black females. I thought, I read your comments out loud before. If I would knew that, I would not have read them. I don't want to make you feel uncomfortable. Look at Shemariah, Israel. Once you get the vaccine, I will lose her brain cells so you can get back. Just on Stephen A. Smith. This is the one thing I would say to Stephen A. Smith on some real shit. You were not chosen. Now, I don't want you to mix me up with my argument. I think you're intelligent. I think you're a very intelligent brother. I think you're a hardworking brother. I look at things that people don't say. I disagree with you on what you said about Colin Kaepernick, especially on his last tryout. But I understand why you said what you said about Colin Kaepernick, because of how you was raised. You woke up and you just did it. You did everything. You stepped over people to do it. You stepped over your siblings and you kept going to school. You pushed yourself out there. You reminded me of somebody, me. How I grew up, I did not have to graduate high school. I could have sold dope. I could have done anything. I could have dropped up at any moment. I had no guardians to tell me to do anything. My older cousin, my older sister, all of them dropped out of school. I had to wake up in the morning. I had to push myself to go. I went through the same thing that you went through, Stephen A. Smith. We just developed two almost separate ideologies from that. Your ideology and the way that you feel makes you blind to being open-minded and putting yourself in other people's shoes. So because you did that, you got the type of brain that says, this is the problem. This is how you fix it. Colin Kaepernick want to be in the NFL. Go to the NFL training camp in North Atlanta in Flowery Branch, ATL. We know how far Flowery Branch is from where Colin Kaepernick actually had his shit at. Ain't no way he getting through that shit in traffic. Boy, he was at south of Atlanta going to Flowery Branch. You see this face? This is for y'all who ain't from the ATL. They know how long it takes to get a Flowery Branch on a Friday traffic. But I get it. I'm saying this because I understand Stephen A. Smith. I understand his brain and how he thinks. It's very simple. This is the issue. This is how you get around it. That's the problem. You want to be in NFL? Yeah, I had to do that. He'll know the nuances. I'm not going to let these people put me in a position to where they can trap me and say something negative about me that I don't have control over. The whole issue of how we got here is the lack of control that I did have. So why would I surrender that control to them? That's Colin Kaepernick's point of view. And then there's Stephen A. Smith's point of view. I get both sides. I listen to everybody. I look at the details. I just don't understand how Stephen A. Smith can be mad at Kendrick Perkins and bringing Quavo on as you look at it as some clown shit when you literally got on some clown shit. Of all of your intelligence, of all the times you worked in Philly, of all the accolades you know that you can recite in a split second to everybody that listens to you, I just don't understand through all of that, you don't recognize you got on some clown shit. You are where you are. You are where your multi-million-dollar contracts are, not from what you did in the past, but it's because you took a sensationalized angle with Jalen Rose to clown Kwame Brown and to scream and yell and call grown black men names. And when I look at the episode of how you got on, it is more fuckery clown shit than the actual conversation that Mr. Two Speed himself, Kendrick Perkins, and Quavo had on your show. Clown shit ass nigga get into a position of power and then look down upon other black men and you wonder why people have an issue with you, Mr. Stephen A. Smith. It's crazy to me. I've said this on my channel before and I said again, don't do the obvious. I hit the lottery and I win $250 million and I get into an argument with Benny Glover. I get into an argument with Eye to Eye. I will put them down. We argue, we fight. I'm going to tell you one thing I'm not going to say to them. I'm not going to say, shut your broke ass up. It's so the way to go. I hit the lottery for $2 million. And as soon as I get in the argument, I start putting people down who don't have. It's so the way to go. You get into a position of power on some clown fuckery shit. These are factual things we can prove. We see your first episode. We see your tryout for ESPN. All you did was start calling people names and clowning them, while the only respectable person with any kind of decency was Jalen Rose. And then you get into a position of power and you put down somebody else. You didn't even put them down on no clown shit. You put them down on the perceived notion that it would be clown shit. because there was really nothing clowning about. I mean, I hate Kendrick Perkins and his tone, his slavery talk voice. I hate everything about his vocal cords. I hate his vocal cords with a passion. All I'm saying is when we picked cotton in the back, sometimes I shoot him through the hoop and it would go in. So Master told me to try for the Oklahoma Thunder. I don't like the dude voice. But on that particular episode, since I like looking at details and I don't like on general premises, Kendrick Perkins nor Quavo did anything clown. But instead of you going on with your life, your successful career, you stop that just to put these two brothers down to show that you're in a different class of them when all we know you for is loud buffoonery. I can't stand that shit, bro. I can't stand that shit. Dale Jenkins, thanks for the super chat, Dale and Kathy. I appreciate the super chat. Also, DJ Cute Core. I really appreciate. Oh, I didn't even see my man Deontay. I agree with Deontay sometimes. Sometimes I don't agree with Deontay, but he know his opinion is always welcome over here, and I rocks with him. He's a person I look forward to seeing in here. You didn't say nothing that time, Deontay, but you know you're more than welcome to say something on my channel, man. Appreciate all the love and appreciate all the super chats that go in, because y'all know how they do us when we talk about serious topics like these. The YouTube video is gonna be it's not gonna get any it's not gonna get a green light on the monetization. It's just real life, you know, it's just real shit. What is DL? What did I get wrong? Everybody's saying DL is DL. What did I get wrong? I hope I didn't mess nobody's name up. Real, but wasn't that his objective to make money as an adult class clown? Crystal Bush. Okay, that's his objective. Why you getting mad? I can't even finish the sentence because he getting mad at the perceived notion that DL Jenkins. Yeah, okay. Dale, because I said Dale. My bad, man. I told you I'm not perfect. My bad, Dale Jenkins. DL Jenkins. I'm sorry. If you Stephen A. Smith purposely did clown shit to get to where he is, and he had a perceived notion that it was going to be a buffoonery clown show with Quavo and Kendrick Perkins, and that's not what happened. If you're a person that look into the details, even if that was your fear, it's over. They have both left the segment. Both black men left the segment, and it was a normal, rational segment. Why did they have to be taken up for by a Hispanic woman and a white guy? With the only black man, we do it to ourselves, y'all. The only black man is the one that tried to put them down. I swear. I don't know. It's weird to me, man. But whenever I see Stephen A. Smith, he looked like a banana. I can't even go any further. I don't know why banana. I don't know. Maybe it's the how far back his tape line is. Like you can peel that motherfucker face or something. I don't know why. I mean, the eyes, the look. Everything about him, the way that everything about him. It just remind me of a cartoon banana. I can't. Once you see it, you can't unsee it. Once you see it, you cannot unsee it. He looked like a cartoon banana. If I were to draw a banana, I would draw Stephen A. Smith. He looks like a goofy. In the old days, we called him House. Yeah. All right, let me embarrass DJ. Why the people who try to put me down, bro? Like, why y'all can't have no real picture? Because I love roasting faces. I get off on that. I'm gonna give you the recognition you're looking for, DJ K. And you don't have to type in all caps to get my attention. I can't stand when people type in all caps, man. It's just so unnecessary. You said, damn, wasn't you just doing freestyle battle talk? Pick a lane. I opened this right here saying on July 10th, I will be front row at RBE event hosted by ARP. Hitman Holla versus Calico. How about I do what the fuck I want to do? And how about you sit on the sidelines and watch a channel that you claim you don't like because they are versatile with their thoughts and opinions and they want to teach and show people you can be versatile. I have several successful YouTube channels, and there are people in the chat who saw me go earlier today. And when I went earlier today, they saw me edit a whole live trailer for a documentary that is now out on my Instagram. I do a lot of multiple shit. I also wrote 2 mixed martial arts articles for 2 big mixed martial art websites today. Is there anything else you want to know what I did? I also wiped my ass thoroughly when I took a shit today. Is there anything else of the variety range that you would like to know that I did today, DJ K? Or would you just like to sit on the side and see a lot of people watching me and loving what I do while you hate from the sideline? Let me know how you feel, bro. But I'm going to tell you this right here. I don't know if you know the rule over here, bro. Don't make me hold you to the rule. We do the we do the 3 strike thing. You said something else. You said another hating comment, so we gotta do the rules. So y'all know how we do over here. DJ K, you have 3 chances to make everybody laugh, or say something so vile, cruel, and mean of the exposing type about me, or I'm going to block you. I think that's fair because you have shown to be a troll. There's only 2 purposes for a troll: to come in, try to say something funny and get people to look at me in a different light, or try to expose me and say something really gruesome and below the belt. You have 3 tries to do this. Now, if you do not do this in 3 tries, I'm still going to block you because I don't want you to feel like you can just be quiet. So you're going to try. And if you do, you good. I don't judge. I'm biased because it's my channel. The chat get to judge. If you say something and they think it's vile and there was some he messed you up, John, they type a 1. If they don't feel that way, they type a 2. If they think you're funny, they type a 1. If they don't feel that way, they type a 2. If you don't say nothing, if you feel like you're gonna be quiet, I'm gonna block you anyway. I'm just gonna block you anyway. So that way you can't run. Let the games begin. Mods, don't let his name go so far up in the chat that it disappears. They like to do that shit so they can stay over here and watch. Now, what we gonna do? That's how we do on my channel. I have no problem with talented trolls. You just got to be talented, bruh. Ain't no free rides in life. We all got to earn our shit. No matter what business we do, you want to get your own donut making factory, you better learn how to market, advertise, and you better learn how to make great donuts. Although it's sad we live in a world you don't really got to learn how to make great donuts. You got to really learn how to advertise and market. Your donuts can be shit. It'd be better if they taste good, but unfortunately, quality is not of a necessity. But with being a troll, quality is of a necessity. I will not. I love you too much to let you be mediocre at anything you do. I will not promote mediocrity. You got 10 seconds. You got 10 seconds. I be bullshit, man. I ain't gonna block you. I ain't gonna block you. Queen Common Sense, would you mind blocking this weak ass motherfucking troll for me? You just go on and just handle that for me. I have learned through my research and studies that trolls don't like you to be in the position of power so great above them that you can just ask someone else to block them and get them the fuck up out of here. And I really want them to go with hurt feelings, since their reason for coming here was of no purpose and to hurt my feelings. I don't care about how successful or unsuccessful you are. I care about your intent, and your intent was to hurt my feelings. So holla. Where were we before we were so rudely interrupted with mediocrity? And hold on. Somebody named Air Teeth. I do put my link up there. I leave it open for anybody that want to come up here, man. But if y'all don't want to come up here, man, we have I'm gonna change the title of this because I think Black Lives Matter needs to be in the title because a lot of people haven't had that discussion. You now know we have had that discussion thoroughly on my channel. We discussed Stephen A. Smith and we discussed why Kwame Brown is tired and why he's getting frustrated. So my title is gonna ring true. At this point, I'm gonna move on to play music so I can have me a little drinky drink and I get ready to go outside and smoke my cigar. It's some music time. If you don't want to hear any music by your boy, you might want to leave at this time. Pin the link so you don't have to retype it. Bruh, my bad. I thought you was a mod over here, Mark. I thought you was a mod over here. Look, man. To show you how open-minded I am, it was a time I didn't like Mark. And now he a mod on all my channels. I'm late. Real, what's your favorite drink to unwind to? Real is keto. Real is an open-minded person, right? I look on my Instagram and I have the ability to really obsess over things. And when I obsess over health, I drop like 70 pounds real quick. I start running 7 miles a day, which is going to be harder than these goddamn hills. But someone said something that was true when they were trying to roast me. They was talking about like how diabetes come with having a stomach and stuff. So I switched. So now I've gone straight on a keto diet. So since I'm doing the keto and working out, I can only have like a vodka. So you can't have any sugar. So honestly, it's been like a tonic and vodka. I don't have many options if you're doing keto. So my bad. Quavo was a starting quarterback in school. Quavo is a very independent, not independent. Quavo is a very competitive person. I look at everything people do. I look at the little nitty gritty. Quavo is extremely competitive. If I was a celebrity, I would not go to the celebrity basketball game with a smiley face. I'm not trying to make fans. I'm only there to lock down Quavo and to outscore him. He take that stuff serious. And I'm a competitive person myself. I see things in people, man. Like I see my girl eye to eye always leaving in comments. Oh, my dude eye to eye, my bad. Deontay says, LOL, bro, I did disagree once, but after I listened to what you were saying, I was wrong. I agree with you, LOL. I don't care if you agree with me or not, Deontay. I like your input. I like your comments, and I like how you contribute. That's what I like. And I want to promote an environment. One of my favorite Kwame Brown interviews is his interview with his friend in the NBA, so where they have extreme different viewpoints, and how Kwame says, like, you're not trying to overexert your viewpoint on me. You just say how you feel. And he says, I'm able to chew my steak, you know what I'm saying? And just take in what I want out of it. And that's how I feel about people too. We don't always have to agree. I still rock with y'all. And I actually, you learn more from the people that you disagree with, you know, that's, if your mind is open and everybody agree with you, it really don't matter. You know, once you feel validated in your opinion, it really don't matter. Your mind being open only matters when people disagree with you and they can pour something new down your well, and then you can decipher through the new information you get in. Is it enough to change your viewpoint? That's when it matters. Quavo was real good in those celebrity basketball games because Quavo took them seriously. Just Susie, go back and watch her game and you tell me, was Quavo playing? Tell me, was he playing? Crystal Renee, what's up, Crystal? Y'all gonna see a song coming out soon with me and Crystal. Make sure y'all support Crystal Renee Music, Beautiful Soul in the ATL. Crystal, I will be seeing you next week. So the song we were supposed to do anyway, we can do in the same studio, boo. So you gotta do them push-ups. Everything out of eye, everything. I ain't gonna lie. I love the run. I'm scared to run here because of hills. Ain't no hills in the ATL. But yeah, you gotta do everything. You gotta eat healthy. You want to get your it ain't gotta be running, but you want to get your y'all know what I mean. I can't think of the word right now, brain freeze, but when you're trying to keep your heart rate raised for at least like 30 minutes, any kind of exercise that does that. And then you want to do your cardio is what I mean. And then you want to make sure you get stronger and stuff. I'm not opposed to that. People will be shocked if they went to my Instagram. They're gonna be like, yo, this dude used to be obsessed with working out. You see me post every meal, every run, and you see me just dropping weight. Even on this channel, I can take videos off private on this channel, and you be like, y'all lost 20 pounds, y'all lost 40 pounds. You be like, yo, this dude is getting too skinny. He look like a freaking, he's starving himself to death. So, but I would like to say this before I start playing music. I feel that me working out so hard has been one of the reasons I got so out of shape. When you have the confidence to know that you will dedicate yourself and you can easily drop it, you have done the hardest thing that people have never even attempted to do to your body. When you know that you can do that, it puts you in a brain in the state of mind where you will more easily put it off. I don't care what they say about me. I don't care if they say I gain weight. I don't care if they talk about my stomach. I don't care about this right here because I know I can just do it at any time. So just, anything, a lot of stuff that's negative can be a positive. A lot of things that's positive can turn to a negative. Just always be mindful and try to do what's best. And at the end of the day, I want to live as long as I can for my children. So I want to see all my children grow up and prosper. And I want to make my children angry because they don't understand why the fuck am I baby and my grandkids when I didn't baby them that way. That's all I want to do. So, all right. We find some music to play on here since nobody, oh, hold on. People did want to come up. My bad, Queen. My bad.
Hi.
What's up, Queen? Hey, Queen.
How you doing, bro?
I'm doing good, Queen. Because I'm new to this, to you, I got the finger on the button to kick people off immediately because I don't be knowing who real or not. You know what I'm saying? I don't be knowing who real or not, Queen.
I feel you. I'm there with you. You know I don't take no stuff off no troll or nobody else.
Oh yeah. Hold on.
You know that.
Hold on. This is my girl?
Yeah, this is
You just put Queen. You ain't put the whole name. I'm like, I don't know who this is.
this is TRS Queen, Wolfpack Queen.
Okay, I can relax now then. What's going on with you?
You know I'm your secret weapon. A black woman is a black man's secret weapon. You know?
Always?
Yeah. You know, we hunt together, but we ride solo.
Mm. How long have you been watching me?
Oh, 09?
Yeah, it's been a long time. How long?
09, 10, something like that.
Okay.
Like 09, 10.
There we go.
It was around the era of Uncle Gunk.
Okay. You 1,000,000% who you say you are, because they don't know who Uncle Gunk was.
Le Dusty. Le Rochkin.
Yeah. Don't say the name because they dying to get some publicity. We not gonna give it to them. No. We'll just say Uncle Gunk.
Yeah, we ain't gonna give him no shine. No more shine.
Yeah, because I know everything. I know little Uncle Gunk still be trying to make videos about me, but we gonna dust them off for being irrelevant. How you gonna make it? They've been making videos about me for so long. So what's that? 2000. So that's what?
That's 10 years.
Nah, that's 12 years.
Is that weird? Well, yeah, 09 is 12 years.
That's sad.
Yeah.
I mean, at this time they got kicked out of their girl house for trying to mess with their 14-year-old daughter. Like they should be lucky I'm nice and I don't say nothing, right?
Well, your short work has been handled. He's been dragged up and down the ghetto of YouTube ever since that happened. So you just light up that stogie.
Yeah, I am. I'm about to.
You keep doing God's work, okay?
I will.
Don't fuck with the help. Don't fuck with the help. How many times have I tell you that?
I do not. And you always welcome on all of my social media, all of my channels, and thank you and Cocoa Butter for being consistent, for always rocking with me through thick and thin. I'm not even joking. I don't care about being live. I say this if we and you off air. That means the world to me, man.
It is truly an honor to befriend you in the e-friendly way. We haven't formally met, but I feel like you are extended family. We share a lot of the same ideals, a lot of the big-hearted, loving, hard, passionate stuff. And I believe in old school values, principles, like I put in my Siggy up here.
Mm-hmm.
Manners,
Oh,
morals,
yeah.
respect, character, common sense, trust, patience, class, integrity, and love. Those are things that last the test of time, good, bad, and ugly. And
Always.
we must love each other. Love is the only thing that will last through this and heal us. That's it. And with the way that, it's so shameful. Shameful doesn't even fit. It's not even an appropriate term to with the BLM and all this exploiting the emotions of our people ongoing. Like, white supremacy don't even need to be discussed no more because we're driving that bus forward.
Yeah.
We've been doing that for years. We've been driving the white supremacy, ill treatment of black folks bus, infighting forever. Uncle Gunk is a prime example of it. Since we're on
You,
that
you, you know what was special about the Uncle Gunk thing was that, like, they was okay with me beating them logically, but that really drove him mad when I was just joking on him. He didn't know I could roast. So, and I'm just looking at like all the logical stuff I done broke down your whole life. What makes you, what really got to you was when I started roasting the little thing between your teeth. Like that's what did it the whole time. Like,
yeah, because I was one of the first females to point out his poor oral hygiene before you just finished him off. Like you humiliated his legacies. Like his great grandchildren are ashamed of him now, and they're not even here yet. You know what I mean?
But that go with what I try to teach on this channel. When you attack somebody, you attack what they covet. He never coveted being intelligent. He coveted being humorous. He felt like that's what he does. So once I was humorous, it destroyed him because I broke what he coveted. That's all you got to do to people. Just find what they covet in life and destroy that.
And just tap dance all over it.
Yeah.
What they always hurl around, the barbs that would hurt their own feelings.
Yeah.
No, you ugly. Whatever. So that's what you do. You just turn that around onto them. And it works every time because they never will step and talk to you. They'll always talk about you.
Gotcha.
That's what it is. That's how we got to be, inadvertently popular. Because I never cared about a view. I never cared about what people thought about my looks. I'm not here to impress you. I was a model already. I did that, made money doing that. I'm in my 50s. I don't need to look cute to send a message.
You don't look like you're in your 50s, though. I can't believe that.
Yeah, I will be a half a century old this September.
Wow. You do not look like you ought to be 50. So, but congratulations, though, by the way.
Thank you.
So, I'm gonna go ahead and get ready to I play a little bit of music and end this, but y'all come on earlier next time too, and especially talk about things we discuss. It's very organic over here, so always welcome.
I would like to say thank you. It is a high honor to step up here with you and be amongst the juggernaut of intellect and reason and humanity. I love you, and I'm always going to be by your side because you stand for what is morally and humanely correct. And
thank
that's
you.
what we grew up on. So I'm going to get down and you enjoy the rest of your evening. And thank you so much for having me up.
Thank you. And love you back always. And you always welcome on all of my channels. So let me know you need anything. I got you.
One love.
All right, bye-bye. All right. So Missing Black Females is in the audience. And Missing Black Females is a very intelligent person. I feel like it would be a very good conversation. So I would like to ask Missing Black Female, when I go live next time and I send a link, if you would come up at that point, we can discuss, because it's 7:20 and I want it to be gone by 7:30, and I don't want to cut your time short. But I'm saying this publicly right now so everybody can hear. Missing Black Females. So when you come to the chat next time, I will invite you up. So definitely thank you for jumping behind the scenes to come up this time. And also to Missing Black Females. If it's about this topic and I'm talking about something else, you can talk about this topic. I want to hear from people about you, especially about the Black Lives Matter and the things that we discuss here on this stream. So don't feel like, it's something else I don't care about. Nah, because you came in here late, you can come in here and we can talk about what we was going to on this stream. So next time I go live, we're going to talk to Missing Black Females, which Are you that podcast? There was a podcast that hit me up that did cases only on missing black females. Is that you or is that somebody else? Let me know, man. But I'll play a couple of little tracks and then I'm gonna get up out of here. I ain't never been waiting to smoke. I don't know what they put inside of here. So long, I be careful because, you know, like here in Cali, they be having them, you know what I'm saying, a little weed. You know what I'm saying? A little weed. They be having a little weed. All right. So it gotta be like a theme, right? A little theme. I'm looking through. Y'all wouldn't like that shit. Well, y'all will be surprised if I kick that shit. All right, so I try to do a little breakdown before I play a song. This is called Evernotes, and this was written and recorded in late night at 4 a.m. in the morning in 2011. So this song is 10 years old. And the backstory behind this song is that I fell asleep on my couch listening to beats. I was laid out cold. And my ex-wife woke me up and she said, "You need to come to bed." And I woke up out of sleep and I played this little Marvin Room beat. I'm knocked out cold. And then I wrote this in like the next 15 minutes and recorded it. So to go from being knocked out cold to recording this, I meant every lyric that you're about to see. I meant these lyrics from my soul. So I'm about to play. It's called Evernote because in 2011 was the first time I stopped writing raps on paper. And it was the first time I started writing raps on the computer. And back then, the program I used was Evernote. Matter of fact, if I sign into my Evernotes, all my raps are still there that I wrote. So I called it Evernote because I wrote it on the Evernote. But it's some shit that y'all can feel at the time, that especially from the things that we're talking about now. But it was written in 2011, so we talk about different presidents and different things that was going on at that time. So let me find. Let me put in 20, see what happened. Because I'm like, it was video playback 20. All right, here it is right here. Here's Evernotes. Nah. You want to cut a track now, nigga? I'm about tired as hell, man. Just give me the Evernote then. Fuck it, let's go. Nah, the beat playing now. Let's go. Let's go ahead and do it now. Shit, already started. Fuck it.
You wouldn't see it if I gave your ass a telescope, but you don't give a fuck, even though it's better though. From my brain to my thumbs to this Evernote, so you can look at it again no matter where you go. It's too much passion in my heart for me to let it go. I give my life for you cause you the one I treasure most. You got Obama but you'll never get the bigger vote, cause healthcare been the same for a year or so. My man Michael had a stroke when he was 34. Couldn't understand him cause his mouth was always full of hope. His motherfucking I don't care cause Jesus got me though. I just left this wake about an hour ago. From a seed till it blooms, watch a flower grow and brown back into the ground, man, that's powerful. I wanna shower those who never devour foes. A kin is a con if you don't know what the vowel goes. I got a lot of bros living like they owl toes. Hit the trees at night, daylight, don't know where they gone. I got hoes, got so many hoes. Nigga so, nigga fucking so. Go to the Vatican and not to see the fucking Pope, but see the Sistine Chapel from the fucking flow. This turned into the illest shit I ever fucking wrote. Or shall I say I typed on an Evernote. Verse 2 coming faster than verse 1, I know. I got my Evernotes brand like it's aerosol. My man Terry said terror gave him hella dome. That was 2 years ago, now they call it Terror Dome. Is it the shiny we like or is it the fucking chrome? Is it the person that make a laugh or is it the joke? They call us monkeys plus I'm curious, I wanna know. Was Curious George filled with some racial undertones? Ain't your mama on the bottle but the family broke? Okay, you left the hood but tell me why your family won't. To make the coins you gotta jump up on some niggas' toes. For every Don Cheeto Terrence Howard's had to go. The only ball that I know is when my hair is gone. You niggas all. Touchdown, field goal, the way I'm in my zone. I should've typed this whole thing in the front bold. Never sugarcoat it, give it to you blunt bold. Till the wheel falls off or till the runt's old. Can't never sleep or never eat, that's why my lunch cold. Until the thump's gone, I'm a fucking stethoscope. I pour my heart out on this Evernote.
Honestly, I was about sleep. I mean, it was like 11 o'clock at night, and I was ready to take it in. I started going on YouTube, and, you know, different artists inspired me to do different things, you know. And my passion goes so deep, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was about knocked out at 11. I heard this Marvin beat, and I knew I couldn't sleep. I had to go. I had to do it, man, you know. I have nothing to write with. I know niggas, everybody doing their BlackBerry and everything now, so I just pulled out my Evernote, you know what I'm saying? That's the only thing I had. You gotta use whatever you got, man, you know, whatever you got in your possession, you gotta go for it. You gotta strike when the time is right, you know what I'm saying? Let your heart drive you. Let your passion drive you, man, you know? You gotta do for you, man. You can't wait for nobody to come. You gotta take that shit, man. All bad. I get what you're saying. You're saying like if my old lady said I get a free pass for one night, right? Who would I smash? To be honest, man, the question is already answered, man. And it can really happen because we live in the same city, shouting.
When I turn on your video, it's no surprise in the way you be dancing, rewinding the Vimeo. Girl, I've been feeling you. You were my muse and I'm baby love you. Overdosing on passion as I glance back at those acids. CC, give a damn where your managed thoughts are coming in rapid from a goddess for making whose dick is amazing. The length of a patient impatiently waiting to bake it inside of your mating device and then glaze it from watching you shake it. Those goodies out the kitchens cover my face when you riding me naked. We both are vibrating. We look like a cross when we fucking adjacent. My mind don't know condom, then no need to break it. So come on and get out and get up. Unless you care if it's ripped up. My appetite for fucking things I like, it's like Christian on Nip Tuck. Made a nigga wait so long. Every cent 2004 when you 1-2 step on it and then dance slow to your song. Oh, I remember thinking I eat the dress to get to that ass, and then I saw the bitch that with Luda thinking girl can do it with no hands. So now I got the chances getting all it. Hope you well rested, I'm on it. You only took my chance and I'm on it. Best believe we're coming to the bar. Hold up.
Boy, you should know that your love is always on my mind. I'm not gonna fight it. I want it all the time. Boy, you should know that your love is always on my mind, and I can't deny it. I'm on you.
Why worry about my lady? I don't care about your future, I'm a dollar, so I double every nigga you are used to. Merely look at me and I'll bust quick, even seductive in a truck bit. Gotta stick it in and she would jump ship. If I was Chris Brown, I would've jumped in right there on that stage in my old lady face, dropping that worse and saying straight to commercial breaks while I'm breaking your back and you making that face as I home really hard and they rushing the stage and they pull us apart, try to take you away. Then I scream out your name and you calling me babe. Then you say you in love and I say the same thing. Then I realize I'm dreaming and this is all fake. So I get out and get up, and I don't care if it's ripped up. My appetite for fucking things I like is like Christian on Nip Tuck. Made a nigga wait so long every 6-2-0-0. But when you want to step on it and then dance slow to your song, oh, I remember thinking, God, I'll eat the dress to get to that ass. Then I saw the bitches that were Luda, thinking girl can do it on hand. So now I got the chances getting naughty. Hope you well rested, I'm on it. Only took one chance and I'm on it. Best believe I'm coming to the party. Hold up.
Boy, you should know that your love is always on my mind. I'm not gonna fight it. I want it all the time. Boy, you should know that your love is always on my mind, and I can't deny it. I want you. The things I wanna do to you. My body's calling you. I'm having so much fun with you. Now it's just me and you. Your body's my party. Let's get it started. Oh.
Boom. You can hear me now. I know you can hear me now. All right, cool. So that means the chord came out because I got a little too crunk over here. The chord came out. What I was saying before the Sierra song is that I wrote the song because I knew I was going to perform at a show that Sierra was going to be at. She heard the song and she passed it around to everybody. All right. So I try to set up the songs before I play, and I was trying to say that I purposely was playing the Sierra song to contrast the song before. You heard me spitting like on some lyrical deep shit, and I wanted to show different cadences and how I can flow, even with saying silly stuff. So, I think I lost it though. What was the next one? Okay, so for this last one, I'm about to play to show that you can create different genres. You can be real, you can be hurtful, and also teach women that guys be fronting when they be hurting. So the last song I'm gonna play is called "Separated." When I got separated when I was in a marriage, and then while we were separated, I think a year later, Drake came out with this song about women and how women should go out with their girls and women empowerment and all this shit. And I'm like, bro, you hating on me, Drake, bro. What is you doing, Drake? So I said, I'm going to take Drake's song and I'm going to make a song about how I'm finna go out here and do what the fuck I want to do since you want to be separated. Since you want to think that you're going to live this separate life, I'm going to show you what happens when a nigga live a separate life. So I made this song off one of Drake's songs, but also for women. A man will go out to the club and he'll pretend like everything perfect and everything normal. He having the time of his life, but it's secretly he could still be hurting. Because at this point in separation, I was hurting. It went to much later to where I was cool and I'm happy and I can't wait to get divorced. So while you partying and dancing, really listen to the lyrics and you can hear how men try to mask the pain that they're going through. So I always try to teach. So that'll be this one right here that I'm about to play now. I'm just trying to see, do I want to play? I'm going to play the lyric version because we filmed this inside of a different strip club. So I'm not going to play the real video because I don't want to get in trouble. But if you type in John Real Separated, you'll see the real video where we filmed inside of all the strip clubs in Atlanta. I'm not going to play that. I'm just going to play the lyric version. Hold on. Separated. No, that's in videos. I try to do different kind of songs so y'all can see like the creative process behind it. That's all. I try not to do two the same song, but here's Separated, y'all.
I want to know who motherfucking representing it here tonight. Hold on.
Keep letting you back in. How can I explain myself? You said you cared for me, said you be there for me, cry for me.
Murder on the beat.
For me, give to me. Why won't you live for me? You said you cared for me, said you be there for me, cry for me. You said you got for me, give to me.
Everybody get ready, I'm solo. No joke, not even if I want to. Sleeping in the guest room in the no clothes. Told me to fuck anyone I want to. Long zone, bring them home, hotel so close. Already see pretty women loco. When you saw looking at your pics, thinking want those. Starve hoes, same ones wanting your dick. Yes, you right, and that ain't so though. And it's so, cause I ain't been out. I feel so old. Girl, come close, cause I'm single. You can come close, ain't no more rules. Such a, we can miss to make a bruise to this. We make a bruise to this. We make a bruise to this. So freaking we can miss it. We make a bruise to this. We make a bruise to this. We make a bruise to this. More, but only for a minute. Cause now I'm really wishing that I really had a mistress. Could have been night for these women, a Superman. Taking a flight for these women, I don't understand. I'm a fucking cat, cause I'm a fucking man. And I know the math, new girl greater than. You be picking up my sons, they ain't saying ma'am. They be telling you, look at step mama ass. Why she so cute, looking so younger than. And when we go to bed, why she keep screaming that? How we splitting bills, how we saving cash. Triple A speed dial when your tire flat. Why I'm at the top floor, club triple ass. Watching champagne, shot a light on the breaking glass. So I'm at the club just to see the ass jump. And to maneuver before it's let me get this out my system. Cause you know me inside, you know I'm so broke. Damn, I'm so broke. This is no joke. Girl, I'm so broke. Almost lost hope. You said I'm dope. You said
These hoes, your boy, I made.
Watch the breakdown.
walk it like an M, serve it like an M. Walk it like an M, serve it like an M. Sissy boo, I do the sissy boo. I do the sissy boo, the sissy boo, the sissy boo. I do the sissy like an M, sissy boo, the M. Sissy boo, the sissy boo, the sissy boo. I do the sissy like an M, sissy boo, the M. Sissy boo, the sissy boo, the sissy boo. I said, monkey on the stick, monkey on the stick. I do monkey on the stick, monkey on the stick. I do monkey on the stick, monkey on the stick. I do monkey on the stick, monkey on the stick. I just left when I wanted to. You made me stay here until you felt cool. You really fell for game for a nigga in 2 months. Won't know the name of that nigga. I'm living grand.
I won't get in trouble. Bring that ass close. I won't get in trouble.
I'm living grand.
I won't get in trouble. Bring that ass close. I won't get in trouble.
I'm living grand.
Gotta hit the club like you hit them angles. It's a short life.
You said you died for me, give to me. Why won't you live for me?
Nigga done passed out, man. Hey, John. John went in the back of the club. Nigga, wake up.
I'm really separated.
Watch the breakdown. Care for me, I know you care for me there.
No, let the nigga get the shit off his chest.
New guns on the solo. Why won't you live for me?
Let this new guns on the solo. 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 She said I'm solo.
said you'll be there for me. You said you down for me. Give to me. Why won't you live for me? Care for me, care for me. I know you care for me, there for me, there for me. You said you'll be there for me, cry for me, cry for me. You said you down for me. Give to me, give to me. Why won't you live for me? Care for me,